This is the most high-tech swimsuit ever created, but not for the reason you might think. See, from the moment swimming became an Olympic sport in the early 1900s, the primary concern when designing a swimsuit was modesty. However, as the sport evolved, racers quickly realized that wearing a tightly fitting full bodysuit could actually help them swim faster. That's why by 2004, Speedo was partnering with NASA and multiple universities to study how they could make their already record-breaking swimsuits even faster. And what they stumbled on completely broke the sport of swimming, at least temporarily. See, after putting their latest fast-skin swimsuit through a series of tests, scientists at Speedo identified the three biggest factors that slowed a swimmer down during a race: body weight, fatigue, and water friction. And since water friction accounted for about 25% of those total forces, Speedo started by testing over 100 different fabrics in a NASA wind tunnel, eventually settling on a high-density weave of nylon and spandex. This combination of fabrics alone helped reduce water friction by 24% as compared to normal skin. However, scientists then coated the new suit in a new kind of water repellent that helped reduce water absorption from 50% down to just 2%, making it far lighter than any other suit on the market. But that's not even the coolest part, because not only was the suit designed to have an extra compressive layer around a swimmer's core to help limit fatigue of their back and ab muscles, but each one of these lines that you see on the suit's arms, legs, and back are made from a special kind of material called polyurethane. Not only is this one of the best materials at reducing water friction, but it's so waterproof that it actually traps little air bubbles on the underside of a swimmer's body, effectively making it easier for them to float. The only issue with this material is that it wears down extremely quickly, which meant that at the time, Speedo's new $550 laser swimsuits could only be worn 10 times before they had to be replaced. And that wasn't even their biggest problem, because within 6 months of professional athletes wearing these things, 62 world records had already been broken. In fact, at the 2008 Beijing Olympics, 23 of the 25 world records set were by swimmers wearing the suit, including the 7 set by Michael Phelps. This led racing officials and athletes alike, including Phelps, to call for the suit's ban on the basis of technological doping. And by 2009, just 1 year after the suit was released, FINA, the governing body of swimming, voted to ban all full-body swimsuits for both men and women, especially the ones made out of this new laser material. So much for modesty, I guess.